food is pretty good so far. So I know people do a lot of talk about MSC's food's not good. I can tell you that buffet looks a lot better than Carnival's. Whenever we cruise, whenever we travel, there's three things that we usually have to worry about. The first thing are our bags overweight. 39.5. Yes! All right, so the next thing that we usually have to worry about is getting to our flight on time. And the last thing that we worry about is how we're gonna get to the cruise ship. But you know what? This time we don't have to figure out transportation from Orlando to Port Canaveral. So if you don't know, when you fly into Orlando and you're cruising out of Port Canaveral, it is about a 45-minute drive. And usually I'm trying to figure out Ubers, trying to figure out some sort of shuttle service. But we don't have to do that this time. So now each and every time that we cruise out of Port Canaveral, we will hop on a shuttle with Cruise Control Transportation. Cruise Control Transportation, or CCT, they are located right here in Orlando, and they provide $25 per person transportation shuttles to Port Canaveral. So we're excited to join them this morning, but be sure to check out Cruise Control. I'll link their information in the description box below. And if you mention MHFam when you book, you will get 10% off your booking. And again, they offer private shuttles to and from the airport to Port Canaveral, which again is a 45-minute drive. But what sets them above the rest is that their private, or their shuttle service is a smaller shuttle service. So you're gonna have no more than 10 people in the shuttle with you. They also offer private shuttle from area hotels here near the airport, taking you to Port Canaveral, as well as from Port Canaveral back to the airport. And they also do private shuttle picking up around Cocoa Beach area. And if you're anything like me, I'm sure you're checking the reviews, or you're going to check the reviews on Cruise Control Transportation. But just know that across all review sites, you're going to find that they get 4.8 to 5.0 stars across the board. So excellent customer service, they're timely, just a wonderful company. So be sure to book with them.
CCT was also awarded the 2022 Traveler's Choice Award by TripAdvisor. And for our family, that's needed because we are a very high maintenance and high need family.
Not really.
Use code MHFam for 10% off.
And I forgot to mention that our MSC Meraviglia series is sponsored by Cruise Control Transportation. So we are so excited for our very first sponsorship. We look forward to working together with Cruise Control Transportation. Corey, the owner, has been amazing. So guys, be sure to check them out. And again, as Jo Marie said, use code what? Use code MHFam for 10% off. And I'll put all the booking and link descriptions, all that stuff down below. So we made it. Our ride with Cruise Control Transportation was amazing. Thank you, Stephanie, so much. We are here about to board MSC Meraviglia. As you see, we checked in early. Now with MSC, they assign your arrival time. Our arrival time is for 11 a.m. Thankfully, it's 10:26, so we're a little early. But just keep in mind, you're not able to select your own time. We had to just see what they gave us, and we did get an early slot. So we arrived early so we can get here and beat the crowd. But we are here and we're headed up. so we're all checked in. We are boarding group 5. So you get this once you check in. Now there's a line starting to form now. We kind of just walked right in and checked in. They're gonna start boarding here at 11. It is 11 o'clock now, but you can see a line forming back over this way. So we're just waiting for them to start calling the boarding groups. Now, one thing that is different with MSC than other cruise lines is that you get your room key, your key card, once you check in. It's not going to be outside your cabin. But also something to note, and I shared this with my MSC Divina series, if you haven't watched that, they do a status match, and this is technically my 3rd time with MSC, and so I should be gold. Everything else says gold, all my paperwork, but they gave me a silver card, so make sure that your status matches. I don't know if the color makes a difference, if maybe they just printed it on the wrong card, but I'm technically gold, so there's some perks with that I'll talk about in a little bit. So yeah, so far it's been smooth, and I don't know if they've started calling or not, but we should be on board here soon. All right, time to board. We're getting on the ship. Or maybe. I think I'm eager. I'm way ahead of them. Hold on. We're back this way. And as you see, it is filling up here in the terminal, so.
Well, we're gonna go this way.
We're gonna get pictures. So we do have a photo package on this sailing, so we're gonna stop and take some pictures.
How come we wasn't at the yacht club?
Maybe we'll be at Yacht Club next time. We'll see. Yacht Club's not in our budget. Now, if they want to sponsor us, we'd love it. Check out Wonder of the Seas. First look at it. I think that's our first time seeing it in port. So we'll be on it one day, maybe one day soon. We'll see. Well, at least we know our suitcases made it to the ship. That's our purple one right there. Right there. I see 2 out of 4. Do you see yours?
Mom was a small one.
All right, you see 2 out of 4.
Mom was shoved with
Yep.
that.
All right, about to take our first steps on MSC Meraviglia. You guys excited? He's excited. He's just not gonna show. He thinks he's too cool now. Drew, you excited? You excited, Joe?
Yeah.
You excited, Daddy?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
I think we're on this one.
Yes. Stop by guest services here. I think we're on the wrong side. Let's see. Oh, good. So yeah, we're gonna stop by guest services to figure out status, but also to get an extra room key for the boys. But I think we're good. When you get on board too, you can register your credit card, debit card with one of their kiosks that they have. I believe there's one here by guest services, and I think by the casino as well. So yes, the cruise card activation stations are right here. And I think they'll let you charge your card up until like $100 or so, and then they'll put a hold on your card to where you can't until you actually add cash or a card to it. All right, so I'll be honest in saying it's been a little chaotic just getting on board. So you have the MSC For Me app, but you cannot make reservations for anything. It's like we had to go to guest services, they fixed our status, but now we have to go make reservations for our specialty dining package, as well as to go upgrade our internet and to reserve shows. So you have to do that on deck 6 at one of these kiosks. So that's what I'm going to take care of right now. I sent Ron with the kids to go ahead and get lunch. So yeah, it's kind of all over the place trying to get it together, but we'll get it together. I was able to reserve for our dinner. That took forever. Now I have to reserve for the shows. You do it on these kiosks here. So again, the app's not very useful other than showing you what you have booked, but you have to go to other places to book it. So yeah, it's been an adventure getting things settled. I think we're mostly settled. I think if MSC would use the app more efficiently, it would be a lot better. But we found a spot here, buffet kind of back secluded. Lunch looks pretty good. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of the buffet, but MSC's buffet, for me, when I cruised before, was pretty good. I got a hodgepodge. We didn't have breakfast, so I'm hungry. A bunch of different things.
People say that pizza is really good.
All right, we're gonna eat and explore. All right, while I'm eating, a couple things that come to mind. First off, if you have multiple cabins, they will not give you an extra key. I don't know, I think we might just strategically lose one of our keys and see if they deactivate it and get a copy. So like right now, we took advantage of the kids sale free. So we have 2 cabins. I put myself and the 3 kids in my cabin so that 2 of the kids were free because it's only on guests 3 and 4. And then Ron has his own cabin. So technically the boys will be in his cabin, but they don't have keys. So just keep that in mind. If you have multiple cabins, you cannot get a duplicate key like we normally do on every other cruise line. So that's a thing. But again, all shows, dining, all of that, you have to go and reserve it. I believe it was on deck 6 where I went to the Ocean Cay restaurant for specialty dining. The internet kiosks are there as well. So yeah, so everything, like even if your promotion comes with internet, you have to go activate it, and then if you want to upgrade, you upgrade from there. I don't know if our drink package is active or if we have to go somewhere and get that activated. We'll find out here soon because I need some fruit punch. But I'm gonna eat and then we're gonna explore, and yeah, food is pretty good so far. So I know people do a lot of talk about MSC's food's not good. I can tell you that buffet looks a lot better than Carnival's. So I'm enjoying it, and so far, not too bad. Y'all, this curry shrimp, delicious. It's very reminiscent. What was the place on Carnival? Carnival Splendor. If you guys watch that series, our Alaska series, Masala Tiger Masala, the Indian food. Oh my gosh, this is good. It's not as good as that, but this is pretty good. So yeah, they have a section that just says ethnic, but they had curry and different things there, so it's really good. All right, I think I found us a quiet spot for breakfast and lunch and dinner back here, all the way in the back of the buffet. Wait, here's the restroom right there. Where? Right there. Jeremy, ours must be on the other side. Yeah, it's a little chilly out. You cold? Is it just one?
Huh?
Is it just one?
I need both.
Yeah, this will probably be our spot for meals. Hello. Come on, Jeremy. Yeah, so the buffet, especially when you first enter, it was really packed, but Dyson found us a spot all the way to the back. He knows kind of, I don't like sitting with the crowd, but there's a lot of outside tables out here. It's a little breezy right now, but come on, Joe. Oh, this is nice tiered seating out here. Oh, you have the aft pool. I think this is the kids area. We just kind of ran into it. Blue Hawaiian. Fruit punch. Look at the Sportsplex. It's nice that it's closed in. See, it's nice that that's closed in because it's kind of cool out right now and windy. So I know Dice will spend a lot of time out there. So registration for the kids clubs between 2 and 4. So I don't know if you heard Ron, he wants his drink back. So I don't have the drink package. He has it. Well, we're sharing, right?
I shared with you my last name.
Yeah, mine is hyphenated. So you only got part of that. But yeah, we're just exploring. How cool. Where's Joe? This is a nice little Sportsplex.
That room over there is trash.
We actually took a picture next to me.
So right now we're in port with Norwegian Prima, which I sailed on. If you have not checked out that series, be sure to check it out. But also Carnival Magic, and we will be on Carnival Magic for Thanksgiving this year. So kind of nice to see those ships in port. really cold and really windy. We're expecting 85-degree weather, but right now there's some sort of polar vortex going through Florida, so it's a little bit cooler than we were expecting, but we'll be headed out soon and into warmer weather tomorrow.
So small.
What?
Shorter.
Something else Dyson just pointed out, but I think it's because he's getting taller. He's like, the rails are lower on this ship, so be careful with your children. And then there's gaps all around the ship, like the perimeter, if you look here. So not that a kid's gonna fall in there, but you don't want their feet getting stuck or anything like that happening. But yeah, I do think they're sitting a little bit lower, but not too bad. I think they have free ice cream on this one. Let's see. Atmosphere Ice Cream Bar. Let's check it out. Hello, hello. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Hello.
I want
Is it just lemon? Oh, that's the line? Oh, sorry.
I want the white sprinkles. I want coconut. I love coconut.
Do you want sprinkles?
Say thank you.
Thank you. I want a coconut.
Ooh, it's a little tangy. What kind of flavor was this?
Lemon.
Oh yeah, guys, the lemon ice cream is very tangy. It's good though, it's rich, you can tell. But it's a little tangy. But we're gonna try to head to the cabin now, I think. All right, guys, so I'm going to give you a quick tour of our deluxe balcony cabin here on MSC Meraviglia. This cabin does accommodate up to 4 guests, and there's a special surprise about this cabin. This cabin is number 10308, and I'm going to show you something special about this. And this is the reason why you should get a travel advisor. If you're looking for one, I am one, but I'm going to show you something here in a second. But let's take a quick tour of this balcony cabin. Now this is the part that I want to show you. So this is a balcony cabin. However, there are certain, on MSC ships, the design of the ship, there are certain standard or what they call premium balcony cabins that sit at a certain angle on the ship that will give you a larger balcony for the same price as a smaller balcony. Let's check it out. All right, so we have our curtain there. Slide that back. Take a look at this balcony. Now there is a safety latch there. Just pull that back and then flip this up and then you can access the balcony. But look at this balcony. Look at the size of this. How awesome. So nice size balcony. And if you look over here, these are the standard size balconies. As you see, it sits at an angle. So you get all of this space. And this is ideal for families here because it sits here on an angle. And they go all the way up. If you look over here, all of those cabins are the same way, and it's on both sides of the ship. But it's the same price as like a standard balcony, not this one over here. So it's the same price. So that will be it for our cabin tour of room 10308 on board MSC Meraviglia. Hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. This MSC Meraviglia vlog series is sponsored by Cruise Control Transportation, providing cruise shuttle service to and from Port Canaveral. Check the description box for more info and enjoy this video. $6:20. We got here at 5:55 and they just took our order. So, all right, so we're back in line to figure out Ron's Wi-Fi. All right, we just wrapped up a live stream. I'm tired, but the kids want to go see the water park. It's too cold to get in it today, but we're gonna just go check out and explore more of the ship since we didn't get a chance to do that earlier. So we're off. Oh, this is the kids' water park. It's closed today though.
Whoa! No such thing as a ladder.
Oh, you can't get through here, can you? So this is where you exit the water slide.
It's a big water slide.
Mommy, no!
How we get back in?
You're breaking the rules, girl. Oh, you're breaking the rules. I'm telling the police.
Joe Marie, stop. I just want to see what this is like.
They're gonna put you in jail.
There's no one even out here right now. So babe, the people that booked the Aria, and we have to go in that way, I think. I just want to see what this is over here. This is the Aria experience. So people pay an upgrade for this because it's a private deck. This is where you have to go to activate your cruise card to be able to make purchases. All right, so yeah, be sure you enroll your credit or debit card using, and they have quite a few. I think I've seen 4 already of the cruise card activation. Again, you can't do it in advance. You have to do it once you get on board. So they have them at guest services by the casino. Yeah, 2 here by guest services. I think 3 by guest services, and then in the casino. All right, so we're back in line to figure out Ron's Wi-Fi. All right, so we're back in the cabin. We were called back to do muster drill, and I guess we're supposed to be in our cabin, watch a video, and then we have to report to our muster station. But we were in line for internet, and literally I was the next person up, and then they said that it's closed, we have to come back. So a bit frustrated about that. So all we're trying to do is upgrade Ron's surf Wi-Fi to stream so he can do like video chat calls or whatever for work. And when you log into the app, it's almost like they're charging you the regular price to upgrade, which my understanding is you just pay the difference. But it's not showing that way in the app, so we have to go there to make it happen. So we'll have to get back in line again after muster, but then it'll be sail away and then dinner. So we'll figure it out. We'll eventually get there, but we're back in the cabin waiting for muster to happen. So let's see how this all works. All right, so they just came on and said that we had to get on channel 5. You have to be in your cabin. Further safety drill is going to start in 5 minutes. So this is what our screen shows right now. So we'll just wait and see what happens in 5 minutes.
All safety information is found on the back of your cabin door. If you're hard of hearing or have mobility problems and you need help getting to the assembly station, let staff know beforehand at reception guest service, extension 99. Familiarize yourself with safety procedures on the back of your cabin door and memorize the emergency drill procedure. You'll be reassured you know what to do in case of an emergency. On behalf of the captain, officers, staff and crew of MSC, we wish you a safe and happy cruise.
All right, guess that's it.
Ladies
All
and
done.
gentlemen, the video that you have just watched can be viewed at any time during your cruise on the safety channel. Now please confirm that you watched the safety video by dialing 881 from your cabin phone. I repeat, please confirm that you have watched the safety video by dialing 881 from your cabin phone. And please hang up after the confirmation message. Remember, this drill is mandatory. Thank you.
All right, so I guess we don't have to report, so that's good. So I think we're gonna take some time, get the cabin sanitized and unpacked. We have dinner in an hour or so, and I think sail away starting in about 20 minutes. So we'll see what we get accomplished before then, but we'll try to get to sail away on time. All right, so cancel that. We have to report to our muster station. They got back on the intercom. And called down by decks. So like decks 5 through 8, they called to report, and they were like, it's mandatory. You just need to come show your card and you can go back. So you do all of that in your cabin, a lot of back and forth. Now to go to our actual muster location, which I understand the importance of that, but you know, it's just a lot of back and forth, up and down. So, but we're almost there, so we'll see. Oh, and you cannot take the elevators, they're asking. I'm guessing if you have mobility issues or anything that you can, but I guess they want you to practice using the stairs in the event of an emergency. So keep that in mind.
Go back to your cabin. And again, cabins located on decks 12 and 13. Please proceed now to your assigned assembly station.
So they really should do this like Royal Caribbean. Like as you're getting on some of their ships, they do the muster right then. So considering we're back outside, it's almost like, and we're walking all the way to the back, it looks like. So yeah, they should do this as we're getting on board to avoid some of this hassle, but this is the crowd still walking. So guys, I'll be honest, I can tell you that at this point, we were ready to go home. We were ready to call our sponsor, Cruise Control Transportation, to pick us up and take us home. If you don't know, Cruise Control Transportation, or CCT, they offer shared shuttle service from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral. So if you're flying into Orlando Airport, you will need some sort of shuttle service or taxi or Uber to get you from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral to your cruise terminal, because it is a 40 to 45-minute drive. Now, the best thing about CCT is that they offer small shared shuttle service with no more than 10 passengers for only $25 per person each way. They also offer private shuttle service from Orlando Airport area hotels, as well as from Cocoa Beach area hotels to the cruise terminal. So be sure to check them out for your shared shuttle service or even your private shuttle transportation needs. And if you mention code MHFam, you will get 10% off your shuttle service. And you guys, you don't really have to take our word for it. Just be sure to check out all of the reviews on some of the review platforms such as Google, Yelp, and TripAdvisor. And speaking of TripAdvisor, CCT earned the 2022 TripAdvisor Traveler's Choice Award for providing some impeccable service. So be sure to check them out. And let's get back to this MSC Meraviglia. I can tell you guys, though, it does get better from here.
I have 2 cards.
Like, I might as well get some footage while we're wandering the ship. It is a pretty dining room. No, you can't. Some what? I know. Well, I said it's some bull. They got us exercising. I'm tired. But this is beautiful. We didn't get to see this part of the ship because we've been waiting in line all day. We've been waiting in line all day. Beautiful dining rooms, though. Huh? From outside to inside, so we're here for Sail Away.
I'd like to introduce to all of you that are in charge of making sure that you all have a fantastic cruise vacation.
What'd you think about Sail Away?
Good, but it's usually not.
Huh?
It's usually not inside.
You don't like it inside?
Yeah, I like it outside. It's too crowded.
Okay, what about you, Drew? Did you like it? It was short though, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a little shorter than usual, but it's all good. All right, almost dinner time.
I see Chinese food.
Here's a quick tour of a premium interior cabin on board MSC Meraviglia. This cabin does accommodate up to 4 guests. We'll start here behind the door. You have your emergency information there. You also have a few hooks to hang things. Right here behind the door, you have the restroom. Standard size restroom. You have toilet, sink, and then you have the shower with the shower door, which is much better than the shower curtain. Adjustable shower head. You have toiletries in there. You have shampoo and soap. Out here, you also have a thermostat, a do not disturb button, make up the room button, and then you need to make sure you put a key card in there to activate the lights. Here's the lights to the restroom. You have a full-length mirror here, as well as some hooks on this side. When you enter the cabin, there's quite a bit of floor space for this interior cabin. Most interior cabins do not have this kind of floor space. And if you look here, you have a television. This is not on a swivel. Then you have this, I guess it's like a magazine type shelf where you can put information there. But you have a closet on this side with a safe, hangers, drawers, all of that there. Then you also have a closet on this side as well. You have a workspace there. All of your information for your cruise will be located there. There is a mini bar there if you have the drink package. You have a large mirror, telephone. Now you do have here 2 standard ports. You also have a USB port here. There's also light here for the mirror. But again, you have a telephone. There aren't any USB ports beside the bed, but you do have lamps. This is a king bed that converts into 2 twin beds if you choose. And this room does accommodate up to 4 guests. If you look up here, you have Pullman bunks that can pull down onto the side. So they just kind of pull down here and they're like bunk beds. So this cabin can accommodate up to 4 guests. So again, this is a standard or a premium interior cabin on board MSC Meraviglia. Thanks for watching. All right, so if you have allergies, you'll have someone come over to actually go through the menu to make sure that it doesn't contain your allergen. So I appreciate that, but it just really makes the process extra long. It's 6:20. We got here at 5:55 and they just took our order. So also when the waiter came over, he said it'll be 15 minutes and before they started taking orders, but he said, but if you're ready, let me know. So I don't know why they wait 15 minutes. So we'll see. We were scheduled for a show at 7:30. I don't think that's gonna work. I can tell you that the 9:30 will not work tonight because I'm exhausted. I'm probably going to bed. Going to eat, maybe explore a little bit more of the ship, but I'm going to bed, or at least going to rest on the balcony. So we'll see what we have. I don't even remember what I ordered. Oh, I ordered the fried chicken and waffles to give that a try to see what that's about. And I also ordered the lasagna because they make fresh pasta here on the ship. So I wanted to give that a try. So we'll see how dinner is. How's the chicken?
You know what this tastes like? You're gonna taste a little bit of that. Oh, you just try it for yourself.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like that Chinese chicken. The Chinese place.
Thank you. Oh, from the Chinese restaurant?
Not the crunchy kind.
Thank you.
Lasagna.
But not crunchy like it, but the taste tastes just like it.
Okay, fried chicken. Alright, gonna try this chicken. Guys, that lasagna is good. And they make their pasta fresh. I think that's why they don't have an Italian restaurant as a specialty dining. That lasagna is good. It was just a very small portion. Drew's gonna finish mine now. Here. Alright, let's try this chicken. I know. Tastes like Chinese chicken.
Like what?
It's not really seasoned. Yeah. Yeah, like the Chinese, when you go to a Chinese restaurant sometimes.
It's not crunchy like it, but it tastes like it.
Yeah. But this needs some salt. It's a little bland for me. It's edible. I'm gonna eat it, but it needs a little salt. But that lasagna is really good. So I got the chicken and waffles to try that. Like I said, the chicken, I had to put some salt and pepper on it, but it's edible. I don't understand the zucchini and carrots though with the chicken and waffles. And the waffle's not good. But the chicken, like I said, it's all right. But that lasagna, I'm a little, look at Andrew. It's good. He finished it off. Oh, a birthday cake. Oh, they're singing happy birthday. So yeah, dinner was actually really good. The only thing is the portions. Yes, we're great. Thank you. The portions are really small, so make sure you order double, especially if you're hungry. We didn't have breakfast, so we kind of came on the ship kind of hungry today. I still feel like I could eat a little more. I just had that chicken. I didn't eat the waffle or anything, and I gave my lasagna to Drew, but the desserts were really good. Yeah, so I'm impressed. The service time wasn't too bad. It's right at 7:30 and we're finished up now, so not terrible. And we did have a show scheduled for 7:30, so probably, I don't know if we would ever do the 9:30 shows, but hopefully service will get quicker with people doing specialty dining and things, so that we can this week make some 7:30 shows. But overall, dinner was pretty good. What'd you guys think? Good?
Yeah, service was slow.
But I said the food was good, right?
Good.
All right, guys, back in the cabin. Had to get me a couple of fruit punches. It's been a stressful evening. Besides dinner, dinner was good. But guys, this Wi-Fi and key card situation. So a couple of things. I mentioned earlier that if you have multiple cabins that you can't get spare keys, that is true. But what you can do, we found out, is you can tell them you lost your card, and probably should tell you guys all these tricks, but tell them you lost your card, they will give you a duplicate card and the original card will still work. So we were able to go to guest services and Ron said he lost his card, and we were able to get the boys a key card for the other cabin. So that is situated. But the Wi-Fi, so we literally have been in line for the Wi-Fi at least 3 different times today. Not much help support there. What we found out, and this is different from every other cruise line we've been on, is if you have a Wi-Fi package, and let's say you buy the 2-device package, that means once you sign in on that device, you are not able to swap it out for a different device. And what I'm saying is, like in the past on Royal, Carnival, other cruise lines, like we might get a 2-package internet, and like I might be on my phone with one of the packages, and Ron will have another package. But then whenever I was ready to use my computer or laptop, I would swap out, get off my phone, get on that device. You cannot do that. So now we're in a situation where Ron's included Wi-Fi. Now we're going to have to pay regular price, which was what, $188? $188. They said I do get a discount, but I have to log in and see what that is. $188 so that he can have the surf and stream on one device for the entire cruise. And so it's just, yeah, that's a lot of money. And that was just because he had the 2 devices. I signed in as one, he signed in as the other. And when we went to make the swap, they said, oh, you can't do that once you sign in. But there was no disclaimer for that. It just said that 2 devices only. But any other cruise line, you guys know what I'm talking about, that didn't mean that you couldn't swap that device and get on a second device. But they said that once it's signed in on a device, it stays on the device, and that is it. So keep that in mind for Wi-Fi, because now we're going to be $188 out of pocket. Thankfully, I had some onboard credit that will help absorb that, but we weren't expecting that. So, but we are done for the night. It is still early. It's 8:20. Just exhausted. I told the boys they have 11 o'clock curfew, but we are going to bed. I was hoping to make it to a show or one of the activities. They do have quite a few activities going on tonight around the ship, but just too tired to even enjoy it. I think it's been too busy with all of the extra things that we've had to deal with today. And like I said, we've never ever had to deal with that on any other cruise line. So I'm hoping now we got all that stuff settled that tomorrow will be a smoother day. Tomorrow will be in Nassau, so be sure to follow along. And if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing. But we are going to call it a night. We are in MSC Meraviglia, somewhere out here in the ocean. We'll be in Nassau tomorrow around noon, but I'll check back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. This MSC Meraviglia vlog series is sponsored by Cruise Control Transportation, providing all of your transportation needs from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral. I might have to find me a napkin. Good morning. It is day 2. We are on board MSC Meraviglia. We just docked here. This is day 3. Welcome to day 3. Jen Marie just corrected me. Day 3 of our cruise on board MSC Meraviglia. We're on a 7-day cruise. And if you don't know us, we are MHFamilyAdventures. I'm Raquel. Welcome to our channel. If you are new to our channel, please consider subscribing. We have tons and tons of cruise content coming your way. But right now we're in beautiful Ocean Cay. If you're not familiar with that, that is MSC's private island. It is a marine reserve. So it's an island that's not really built up a whole lot because they're trying to protect the marine life around it. But today is gonna be a beautiful day. Yesterday we got rained out in Nassau, so we didn't get to get off the ship. So we're excited to get off. We're trying to get off as early as we can to snag a spot at this beach right here, because they have some comfy chairs and umbrellas and different things there. So we want to try to get a spot there. So we're going to get down to breakfast here in a minute and explore Ocean Cay. Made the all call yet to get off. I think they're starting to let people off, so we're gonna try to get off so we can hurry up and get a good spot. And also, just to clarify, we are not chair towel hugs or anything like that. But you know, when there's a spot where you know you have free access and you can get comfortable chairs, umbrella, and not have to pay for it, you try to get there. Now, we won't hog it all day, but we are gonna find us a good spot. All right, we are here in Ocean Cay. Watch your step, Drew. All right, we're off. They have not made the all call yet. We're gonna race it and get to, I believe it's called Lighthouse Bay Beach. So we're gonna get there to get us a good spot.
Mommy?
Huh?
I did not say watch this.
So if you're trying to get to Lighthouse Bay, as soon as you exit the ship, you just curve left and you're gonna be right there. There's several other beaches and there's a tram that will take you. There's a tram. So the tram is free, it'll take you where you need to be, but we're gonna get where we need to go by foot. And the lighthouse bay, it doesn't drop off right in front of it. You kind of have to do a little bit of walking. So if you're trying to get there, just walk it. Almost there, almost there. Alright guys, so yeah, so Ocean Cay makes a beautiful beach day. The kids club will come out and they'll do like aerobics and do different things with the kids. I think if you look on your app or your daily agenda, they will have different activities throughout the island. There's 4 or 5 different beaches here, so yeah, take advantage of them. I just like this particular beach because, like I said, they have a lot of comfortable furniture and you can move it and all that. It's close to the ship, close to the food. There's a bar right behind us, as well as like a hamburger shack. So you're pretty close to everything being here without having the hassle of going across the island. We will eventually get there today, but we want to start our day here. It's starting to get a little bit busier on this side. It's starting to get a little bit busier on this side, but there's fish. Well, Jean-Marie, we're at the ocean.
There's fish!
Really? Were they big fish? Okay. All right, so yeah, so I recommend getting off early where you can get a good spot. But yeah, so we're just gonna enjoy the day. We're gonna be here pretty much all day. We're gonna probably pull out our snorkels here in a little bit. But yeah, and also your drink package works on this island. So compared to some other cruise lines where your drink package, you cannot use it on the island, you can use it here at MSC Ocean Cay. And certain itineraries, they will be here late into the evening and they'll do like a lighthouse show and like a beach party. We're not going to be here until the nighttime, but that is something that you could experience. And if you're on one of the shorter sailings, sometimes they'll have a 2-day stop in Ocean Cay, so you have 2 wonderful beach days. So I'm excited for this beautiful weather, bright sunny skies. It's nice and cool, so we're going to enjoy it. And they do have wheelchairs for the beach. You just have to, I think you reserve them at the excursions hub, but they are free. There's a couple sitting here at this pavilion. So y'all, this is my first time getting in the water or snorkeling since I had my shoulder surgery back in October. So super excited to get back. So yeah, so I just have to get used to this cold water because it's cold, but I am going to get in this water today. We are going to go snorkeling because I'm so excited for it. I didn't snorkel here last time. I think I forgot my snorkel. Ooh, the water's cold though. I'm gonna wait for it to warm up just a little bit. Come on, hold on his hand.
I'm ready to step on this.
Jo Marie's afraid of the little fish. Jo Marie, they're not bothering you. All these little tiny fish. Come on. All right, we are in the water. Cold, isn't it? It's cold, but it's warming up outside. I always have to remember that 70-something degree weather in the Caribbean is different than the 70-something degree weather in Ohio. So this is beautiful. I mean, the sun is beaming. Huge contrast to yesterday's Nassau weather.
Well, stop!
Come on.
Stop moving!
Come on.
Stop!
As you guys see, it's been a minute. My pink vest. I know people look crazy, but I'd rather get out here and be safe than sorry. So I blow up my vest. I pack that in my snorkel every time I cruise. That way I don't have to rent anything and we're safe. Oh, but this water's cold. We're just gonna snorkel over here by these rocks. Then I think later, once Ron gets here, I'll probably go down this way. And I've also heard that South Beach has pretty good snorkeling, so I might try that out a little bit later as well. But let's go see what we can find. And it's actually pretty shallow, so it's not bad at all, at least not right now. So I'm like this close to the ship and I'm still walking. Y'all, it's so cold. I'm trying to get used to it. Let's see if I could just go under. Give me a second. All right, might as well do it.
You okay?
Go somewhere else.
So yeah, there's nothing on this side. I think we're gonna go over here once Ron comes down from working. For once you get under, it's not too bad, but there's nothing over on this side, at least not today. So y'all, I'll be honest, I'm not sure how much of this island we're gonna explore today. I feel so relaxed and comfortable on this side of the beach. We'll try to get to some spots, but if I don't, be sure to catch my MSC Divina series. I did do a quick tour of Ocean Cay, so you can find that there if I get too relaxed and don't feel like walking around. So definitely check that one out. So it is almost lunchtime. I'm gonna wait for Ron to come down. He's working today. So once he's here, we're probably gonna rest for a little bit longer, get some lunch, and then explore the island, maybe by cart. So we'll see, but makes for a perfect beach day. What do you think, Drew? Good beach day?
Yeah.
Jo Marie's, it a good beach day?
I was chilling for a few minutes.
Huh?
I was chilling for a few minutes with my thumb in my mouth.
She said she's been chilling for a few minutes, so we've been chilling all morning.
I found seashells.
Those are nice shells.
Especially the rainbow one's good.
Look who's decided to finally join us. He's taking a break from work.
Throw your things away tonight, we'll go a different way, you and me. Tell your friends that this might take some time and you'll be back another day. I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah. With the speed of light we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah. We can go so far, so far away. Baby, let's go far, so far, you and me.
Hey everyone.
You
Alright,
still want
hold up,
camera.
stop. This is the Dice and Joe Marie show. We're our hosts, Dice, and this is... Alright, so now we're going to be revealing facts about our family. Did you know my mom is half of 80 years old?
And did you know?
That's long. That's a lot of years.
And did you know? Guys,
Well, actually 39.
can I tell Daddy something?
My dad is bald. I mean, you should probably know that right now, but
Can I
he's bald, not a single hair on his head. What do you got to share about the family?
So first of all, I'm scared of bugs.
Really scared of bugs. Not me, but her.
And Daddy says Mommy fucked in her sleep, but she does not.
That is really nasty. And I need to stop. That is all, folks.
Wait, guys.
Let's go to a commercial break.
Guys.
So we are approaching Seeker's Buffet. This buffet is included here on Ocean Cay. There is a long line right now, so try to eat early. We're eating around 12:45, so but it doesn't look too crowded. But yeah, so it's included. Also the shacks that are located around the beach shack, they have hamburgers, hot dogs, things like that, and that is also included. Look at the slide. That's crazy. So we arrived early to avoid the slide. This is like wrapped around. Look at this. I'm almost wondering if we'd be better off going back on the ship to eat, because we're going to be on line forever. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Alright, we're going to grab our table before we get in line. That way there's no issues. See the line? So they have one side of the buffet set up for like quick grab options of hamburgers, hot dogs, fries, and then they have the other side. So when you're facing Seekers, the left side currently has like all of the salads, all of the meats, everything. The other side is just hamburgers and fries. So I would say instead of waiting in this line, they have at least 3 or 4 of the beach shacks around where you can get hamburgers and fries and things. So I would say maybe go to those spots rather than wait in this line for hamburgers and fries, or go back on the ship. But because the ship is just a short walk, so you could do that. Ron actually had to get back to work, so he's going to the buffet. So we're just trying to check it out, bring you guys this content. Let's see what we have for lunch. So guys, we've been in the buffet line at least 40 minutes now. We're still making our way through, so definitely come early, or maybe go late too. But yeah, 40 minutes and we're still in line.
I think we should have listened to Dad.
Yeah. Joe Marie said we should have listened to Dad. We should have gotten back on the ship to eat, but you know, we gotta experience this as a family and see what it's about. I know the last time I was here, I honestly didn't care for the buffet, but I'm like, well, maybe, you know, that was back in September. Maybe there's been some changes. We'll give it a try and see what happens. So I can tell you that the buffet looks a lot better than when I first tried it back in September of 2022. So we're gonna give it a try. There were a couple things that I did leave up there, but overall it doesn't look too bad. And I'm not gonna eat both of those burgers. I got an extra one because I figured Drew would probably want one.
Mom, can you help me open my Sprite, please?
Just one look. Oh my goodness.
Mom, can you open my Sprite, please?
It's a burnt burger. It's edible, but the bun is hard. Something too about their burgers is they have this under a lamp. So like the bun is hard, but they also put like the lettuce, tomato, onions, and all that, even some mayonnaise or something in there. So I don't care for that. Like I'd rather them have that on the side so you can put it on if you choose. But it's just a basic burger. Cucumber tomato salad's good. Very fresh. Yeah, I like that. Whatever noodle pasta that is, it's like a vinaigrette with peppers. It's not bad. That's pretty good. Alright, Dice's gonna try these boiled ribs. Because y'all do know those are boiled ribs, right? Dice is gonna try it.
Hold on.
That all bone?
That was a bone. Never mind. That's fat. It's good.
He said they're not bad. How's yours coming, Drew? Good? All right, Joe's gonna try the mac and cheese. You sure? Yeah. All right, she's giving it a thumbs up. Not too bad so far. All right, I'm gonna get this chicken to try. Let's see. It has no seasoning. I peeled that skin off because I only eat crispy skin. Like it has no seasoning. It has like a barbecue sauce or something on it, but it's completely bland. Like no salt, no pepper, garlic, nothing.
Why don't you take another bite? You just said it was not good.
Yeah, I'll pass on the chicken. All right, let me try this boiled rib. Ooh.
You know, that is okay because from 5:30, I'm nowhere to find you. If I know anything, you're like your daughter.
It's definitely boiled. Has a little seasoning. It's not bad. It's edible. I'd eat this. Yeah, not bad. All right, and what I'm most excited to try, if you guys don't know, I'm a sweet, I love sweets. I love cake, that's like my thing. So I have a rum cake, and it looks very moist. A pineapple coconut cake. Pineapple, I know that's gonna be good. A walnut brownie, oatmeal raisin, and a chocolate chip cookie. I'm not gonna eat all this, but I wanna at least bring you guys some good content. You guys know I love cake, so we're gonna start with that rum cake first. But it's very moist. I watch them when they put it up. I love a good rum cake. Mmm. Yes, that's pretty good. Not bad. I only got one little piece of that. That's pretty good. Did y'all get rum cake? No. That's good.
I don't know if that rum cake had a...
Now, it's not a Bahamas rum cake factory good, but it'll pass. I'll take this. It's really good. Now the pineapple coconut cake. I think it's the exact same cake as the rum cake, minus the rum. And they just added pineapple and brown sugar on top. Not bad. Not bad. Oatmeal raisin. So Ron's missing these unless they have them on the ship. But that's kind of soft. I might have to find me a napkin and take me back a few of these to have with my coffee. These are really good. Oatmeal raisin. Did y'all get any of these?
I did.
Chocolate chip.
I did.
Chocolate chip is good.
Yeah, that oatmeal raisin is good. And I bet they don't have them on the ship. We'll find out. Alright, chocolate chip cookie. It's soft too. I like a more chewy chocolate chip cookie. That's good too, but I'm not gonna finish that. That's good too, but I'd rather have another oatmeal raisin. I don't need any more sugar though. And then I say that as I try this brownie.
The nut?
Yeah, it has nut and fudge. No, I'll pass on that. But
4 out of 5.
rum cake, oatmeal raisin. That's where it's at. All right, lunch is pretty good, but we're headed back to the ship. It was yeah, they haven't opened that up yet. Seekers Cove.
What was on top of it? No, those are birds. You know.
Those are birds. Yeah, so we had an awesome beach day here, but we're gonna head back to the ship. I do have, being a gold member, I have a 1-hour thermal spa pass that I have to use. So I'm figuring maybe if I get on board a little earlier than back on board time, I might be able to get in there and not have a crowd. So we'll check it out and drop Joe off at the kids club. The boys are gonna hang for a little bit. But yeah, it was a great day at Ocean Cay. What do you guys think about it?
It was good.
I love Ocean Cay. It's better than Coco Cay.
No, it's not.
All right, how does it compare to Half Moon Cay? Like, where would you rank it between Half Moon Cay, Coco Cay, and
Disney's Private Island?
Disney's Private Island?
I think I like
like
Disney's
in order?
Private Island.
Yeah, in order.
Hold on.
In order.
In order, Coco Cay, this, no, Disney, and second, this, and then,
Half Moon Cay?
yes.
Okay, what do you think, Joe?
Mine is Coco Cay. Disney, I love Disney. Yeah, because they had kids club on island.
Okay.
And my favorite one is this one. It's MSC.
So yours is just like Dice.
Say same.
Same as Dice. Drew, what about you? Which one's your favorite?
Coco Cay.
Coco Cay. So I think Coco Cay still has our win as the #1 private island, but this really does make for.
Can you blame them? They have like.
It's really nice. If you have not visited Coco Cay, we have a couple vlogs out there. We need to get back there soon, but yeah, but this is an awesome island as well. But back to the ship.
This turtle is a turtle.
Oh, wow. You guys see that big sea turtle? Wow.
Where?
You see it?
Oh.
Oh, my. He's huge. We're going to be swimming with some in,
That's kind of cool. Oh, wow.
Look out for Drew. Look out for Drew. I'm going to go down there. Is that gate closed? This MSC Meraviglia vlog series is sponsored by Cruise Control Transportation, providing all of your transportation needs from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral. So I just left the thermal spa suite. If you are a gold member or above on MSC, you do get a 1 hour pass for the thermal suite. Now when I entered, no one checked my pass or like gave me a timer or said you had to leave out within the hour. I literally just flashed my card and I said, how do I access my 1 hour thermal? And she just asked me if I needed a locker room key and I said nope. She's like, go ahead. So keep that in mind. Make sure you do your status match, because if you have cruised on other cruise lines, you might be gold or diamond or black, whatever the highest tier is, getting on MSC. They have a very nice loyalty program, but the thermal spa was excellent. Be strategic in when you go. I went the other day, I think it was probably closer to dinner time, but it was packed. So I figured I would leave Ocean Cay a little early today. We got back on board around 1:30 and I went straight to the thermal suite. There were only 2 other people in the entire thermal suite area. So I had the thermal spa, I had a lot of that stuff to myself for the longest. And right as I was I probably stayed there about 1.5 hours or so. But on my way out, people were coming in. So be strategic, do it either first thing in the morning. They open at 9, they close at 9. So do it first thing, last thing, or cut your port day short so you can enjoy it. The only thing that I didn't like about the thermal spa though was that I didn't find it to be accessible at all. And even for myself, it was kind of challenging to get into the actual thermal spa, like the pool area, jacuzzi area, because they don't have steps and they don't have like a ladder or anything. You literally have to like sit on the ledge and turn your body around to get in it. And then one of them didn't have like seats or anything, so you're like just sitting flat on the bottom of it. So that was a little awkward. And you can't like lay your head back to get your shoulders and things. Then also the water level wasn't as high, but they had Himalayan salt therapy. They had the saunas, they had the steam room, steam baths. They had those chairs that you lay in that are warm. So really, really nice. So definitely be sure to check that out. And don't forget, if you are gold or above, to go there and use your 1 hour thermal pass. So we're here at the Aqua Water Park. My only critique, this is a very nice kids water area. Really nice to have 3 or 4 slides, a kid area, a huge splashing bucket. The only critique is that there's nowhere for adults to sit. They have like an area, but it's like almost like a deck below. So like you're not on the same level. Like if you want to lounge, you're not at the same level as your kids. So for me, I want to be able to keep an eye on them and not sit there and know that they're just in this space. I want to be able to actually see Joe. So that's my only critique. So like I'm sitting here on the ledge of the pool. Yeah, we're sitting here at the ledge of the pool, hoping a kid doesn't come by and splash me, but I just don't feel comfortable sitting down there while she's here by herself. So keep that in mind. If you're like me and you want to keep an eye on your kids, there's really no place to sit other than like the ledge here. Have fun, Joe. Be careful. Be careful. So something else to note about the water park, you have to sign a waiver for your kids, and they have to receive a wristband in order to do the water activities or do the slides. And they need to be present with you. It's actually right behind the slide. Ron said there's a cubby hole, so he had to go get Jo Marie registered so she could do the water slide. So let's see if she actually does it. We'll see. How was that? Was it fun?
Yeah.
It was? You'll do it again?
Yeah, we did it.
All right, let's go.
I have to wait for notes. I went on the wrong slide.
Oh, you have to wait for your tube?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you wait here for your tube. Have fun, Joe. Be careful. So the way they do the tube is as you come down, you have to pass your tube to the next person in line. If there's not someone in line, then you can, if there's no one in line, you can go again. So if a two-tuber comes down and you just need one, you just wait for the next one. So that's kind of cool, but yep, Jo Marie's having fun. All right, it is dinner time. Tonight is Caribbean night, so it's a seafood or Caribbean inspired menu. I think tonight is shrimp and grits. I hope so anyways. And it is shrimp and grits? Awesome. So when I was on MSC Divina, that was my favorite meal that they had the entire cruise. So I'm excited that somehow our Mexican reservation got mixed up. Hello. Yes, thank you. So yeah, so it's tropical night, so you just wear tropical, you know, bright colors, things like that. You know, we don't get too dressed up, but Jo Marie has on her flowery dress. I have on something kind of flowery. The boys still have on their swim trunks. We didn't get a chance to shower. We're trying to find Dyson actually, but anyways, that is one of the theme nights, and I think they'll even have a deck party of some sort tonight. So if so, I'll definitely take you guys along. But for now, we're going to enjoy dinner. All right, something to note too, if you have anyone in your party with an allergen, the supervisor for the dining room has to come to your table to take your order or take their order, and that's what kind of holds up dinner some nights, because there's like, I think maybe one supervisor and he's floating around. It's like we've already placed our order, but we're waiting for the supervisor to come over for the boys to place their order, so we'll see.
3 iced teas?
So yeah, we're still waiting, so we'll see. So guys, service is a little bit slow tonight. We're about 45-50 minutes into dinner service, and we've only received our appetizers. So we also have the Houdini show, which is Cirque du Soleil. You pay for that in advance, or you can pay for it on the ship. It was $12 a person, or you pay on board. I believe I saw where it was $18 on board. But we have that at 8. The doors open for that at 7:30. But I think it'll be kind of tight us trying to get there. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, service is a bit slow tonight. We'll see. We might have to pass on dessert so we can get to the show on time. So yeah, so just kind of pack your patience and know that it seems like it's been consistently, like the food has been decent, but the service has been pretty slow. All right, so we had to walk out on dinner service. It was just extremely slow. So I'm actually passing the casino for the first time. We're going to Carousel Lounge for the Cirque du Soleil show. So excited for that. All right, but this is my first time seeing the casino since we've been on board. And I can't film in here while it's operating, so I'll turn it off for now.
Good evening.
Hello. Any side?
Yeah, this side. Grab your drink first.
Do you have virgin drinks for the kids?
Virgin. Coming in here.
Hello. So Jomar, you get a virgin drink? We need virgin drink. Just that? The mojito? Let me get us seats, guys. So the drinks that are included with the $12 pass, the kids get a virgin mojito. That's the only option. And then they had two other. They had like a tonic and a gin, and then some fruity drinks. So those are your only options for the drink. If you do the ticket in advance, you get a drink with your ticket. So keep in mind, it's not an open bar. They already have it pre-selected for you. And that is virgin. My fruit punch isn't though. Also, something to know is that you actually have to walk through the casino to get to the show. So like we were waiting in line and there's a line through the casino. So you actually have to, and it's smoking and everything. So you have to go through the casino to get to the carousel lounge. Show. I thought it was awesome. So did the kids. Ron didn't care for it, but I felt it was worth the $12 we paid for it, plus the drink. I wish they would have given you a drink choice. That wasn't advertised that you didn't, but the show was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I thought it was really good. Ron didn't think so though. Huh?
Oh, I can give my comments.
Go ahead.
I thought you brought our family up too quickly. Remember, you were first 48, Bluey, Bernie Mac show, and now you got us watching people doing acrobats. And you know what? You shouldn't recommend a show that you don't know how to pronounce.
Stop.
Mommy.
I can say it, Cirque du Soleil. Mommy. There you go. Anyways, it was good. It was worth the $12. Right now the kids club is having a family disco night, so families are invited to attend. I think that's pretty cool. They offer different activities on board the ship than other ships. Like they do sports and different things with the kids, and invite the families over for different things. So we're going to join Joe for the disco party that's about to happen here right now, I guess. This MSC Meraviglia vlog series is sponsored by Cruise Control Transportation, providing all of your transportation needs from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral. Morning guys, I'm Raquel from MHFamilyAdventures, and here's part of our MH Family crew. We are day 4 on board MSC Meraviglia. Today is a sea day, so we're going to explore the ship and see what kind of activities they have here for the sea day. If you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing. We have lots and lots of cruise content coming your way and lots of content already out there, so be sure to check it all out. But right now we're headed to deck 15 for breakfast at the buffet. Ron is working, so he's not able to join us this morning, but we're off for breakfast and we're gonna see what today brings. All right, also we have a time change today, so our clocks went back an hour, so my watch says 9:05, but it's actually 8:05. So we're actually up a little early, so we're gonna get an extra 1 hour here at sea. Tomorrow is Belize, and we have some adventure tomorrow in Belize. We're going cave tubing, so be sure to stick around, but we're off to breakfast. Try to snag this window seat. Gonna get a nice window seat this morning. I'm not gonna go all the way to the back. Huh? So one thing I can tell you about MSC's breakfast is they offer quite a bit of fresh fruit options, which you don't find on a lot of the other cruise lines. Usually you're just gonna get, you know, like canned peaches or pears and things like that, but they have like plums and peaches and just all kinds of fruit that you can just grab and go. So I do appreciate that option. Oh, and these chocolate croissants are so good. They're like my favorite thing for breakfast. And they have these muffins too that are pretty good, but the chocolate croissant, fresh fruit with coffee, it's perfect. All right, so on sea days, looks like the kids club is open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then they close for dinner. They reopen again from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. They also do not offer like the late babysitting service that like Carnival would offer, where you might pay like $7 or $8 per hour for them to stay out till 1 a.m. They don't offer it on MSC. So 11 o'clock is gonna be your latest if you're trying to hang out as an adult. So just keep that in mind. So Joe and I are gonna hang out for a little bit until her kids club opens up in an hour or so.
I have a question. Can I tell the camera? Why is the adults only area but it's next to the kids club area?
Good question. Because we can drop you guys off and do our own thing.
Someone said dropped off the kids and then they went to the bar.
So I mentioned that we're going to see the MasterChef competition, maybe participate in it. Well, they're also doing a MasterChef Junior competition this afternoon. So they said if she wants to participate, you have to sign a waiver form. And they said bring it back right before the activity. And I think they're gonna select a few of the kids to participate. So that's kind of cool. So, and they said it's a family event. You have to be there with her or with your child if they're gonna do MasterChef Junior. So we're gonna try that out. It's at 4:15, so we'll be there. So the chocolate's a little bit expensive for my taste because I know I'm gonna want more than one little square. So we're gonna probably go to the crepe shop and try that once it opens. But right now we're gonna go get a good seat for the MasterChef competition. And wish us luck. I'm hoping that maybe I can get on board or get on stage. We'll see. So guys, if you know me, well, if you know us, we love MasterChef, Hell's Kitchen, any type of cooking show, but we love Gordon Ramsay, so I'm super excited for this. I think I vaguely heard about it, but I don't think I've seen it in any other vlogs, so I don't know if I can record or not, but if I can, I'll record, but I'll be sure to share back with you how the process works. I don't know if there's a sign up or anything, so we'll find all that out. All right, so I just asked, how do you sign up for the show? They said you don't sign up, they'll ask questions, and then they'll pull 6 different people on stage. So we'll see what that looks like. All right, so this is looking more and more like trivia. So I'm guessing after the trivia, then they select people to go on stage. And I don't know if you're actually cooking or taste test or what it is, but you get one of these. It says MasterChef at Sea. And it has 20 different lines, I guess, for you to put your answers. So I think the top six scores will be able to get on stage. So we'll see. So it seems more like a trivia / MasterChef thing. No clue. We'll find out.
Is ready for the MasterChef at Sea experience.
Woo!
Well, it's time to sit back, relax, and watch the screen. We are going to get started shortly, and I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. But for now, make sure you have your pen and paper ready and have a look at the screen. We're going to start with our quiz. Now, it is a quiz based on the culinary world, everything to do with food and places where food comes from. There's only 10 questions, and here's the catch, it's multiple choice. So very easy. All you have to do is write down the number of the answer that you believe is correct for the question. You don't have to write out the entire question or the entire answer. Okay, once we've gone through our question round, we'll be collecting your papers and then the crew staff will be correcting them. Our 3 winners of the quiz will join me here on stage for a mystery box challenge. Can I have a ooh? Can I have a ah? Can I have a ooh ah? Ooh ah. It's not that type had a challenge, guys. I'm just saying. If we can move on to the next question, can I hear a yum, yum?
Yum, yum.
That's it. Here we go. Question number 4. Ooh, that's a croquembouche. In which country is it a delicacy to eat fermented herring? All together and find out how good you guys actually did.
So they'll collect your quiz to grade, so it's no cheating. I know a lot of people cheat on those quizzes, so we'll see. We didn't Google or anything.
Now don't forget, once again, the little ones,
see what
the
happens.
kiddies, they have the cream alfredo. No? Oh, a few people. Well, let's have a look. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is gelato. Well done. That was the easiest question. I'm just letting you. Anyone else? Yes. Good. I just like scraping out the bowl.
All right, I'm 3 for 3. They asked 10 questions, and I have 3 out of 10 correct so far. She's reviewed more than the third question, so 3 out of 3. I'm doing good.
Oh, I feel like chocolate and butter. There's butter and chocolate and cream.
I make ganache
any day, right here, right now. As
all right, this is fun. So they only asked 10 questions, not 20.
Chocolate and cream. Anything other than fruit?
All right, so I got 8 out of 10 right.
Just for the sake of it,
so apparently capers
not a herb.
are not found in. They are found in Salsa Verde. I thought they weren't. So this too. Let's see. So they're gonna pick the top
Ladies
scores.
and gentlemen, that was our quiz. Very shortly, we're gonna find out. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. Very shortly, we're gonna find out who are those 3 people that scored the highest in the quiz. 13 of you, so no one got 10 out of 10 today.
I didn't win this time.
I love it. Okay,
That's fine.
so I'm only going to
though.
be choosing 3 people that scored 9 out of 10. When I call your name, just make your way down to that table. We're going to get you all kitted out, and then we'll bring you up on stage. So congratulations. Now here it comes. You walk away with your bundle of goodies. You get your very own chef's hat that you get to keep. Hey, congratulations, show off at home. Congratulations. You get a bottle of sparkling wine, a backpack, and an MSC cap. You can barely hold it all together. But you guys don't go home empty-handed. You also get yourselves MSC branded goodies as well. A nice nylon bag and a cap to remember the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And a big round of applause for Craig, our guest to remember for today. You also walk away with a nice
That was a lot of fun. I like that.
Courtesy of the Cruise
It was fun.
team.
You like
Guys,
it?
thank you so
Good.
much.
It was
This has
cool.
been Master
Now they
Chef.
have it for the kids this afternoon, so we'll check it out and see if Joe gets called
Thank you
on
so much.
stage. Hey guys, quick commercial break. So I am currently working on our cruise schedule for 2024. Yes, 2024. Our schedule is full for 2023, but I'm currently looking at all of our options for 2024. We will be cruising again out of Port Canaveral. As we continue to plan our cruises for 2024, we will be sure that anytime we cruise out of Port Canaveral, that our go-to for transportation from the airport to Port Canaveral will always be cruise control transportation. So Cruise Control Transportation, if you're not familiar with them, they provide transportation from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral, small shared shuttle service, so no more than 10 people in your shuttle. They also offer private transportation from the airport as well as from Orlando area hotels and hotels there in Cocoa Beach. So be sure to check them out. The information is in the description box. And if you mention code MHFam, you will get 10% off your booking. So be sure to mention us when you make your booking with Cruise Control Transportation. Now let's get back to it. So there's a line for ice cream right now. But this spot here has a quick pizza, hamburger, hot dog options right by the pool. And then you have ice cream over here. And there is a bingo game going on right now, but if you watch my MSC Divina series, you'll know that I don't feel like the bingo on MSC is worth it. I think I paid $40 or $50 and it's one game, and they'll advertise like $10,000 jackpot, but it goes down to like $300 after so many numbers. So I personally won't play it. It's not worth it, but you can check that out on my MSC Divina series. And as you can see, the open pool deck is pretty packed right now. And you can expect that on any sea day on a full ship. We're at full capacity. So I always avoid those areas. All right, gonna press my luck here in the casino real quick. And I'm playing this machine based on a good friend who always wins on this machine. All right, so no luck there, and I'm done with the casino for this cruise because we have quite a few cruises coming up, so I need a budget for. But also keep in mind that if you get a casino offer from MSC, they're so paper-based. If your offer says you're gonna get some onboard credit or casino cash, you need to bring your paper to the casino host, and they will give you cash or give you a credit for that. So make sure you keep your casino paperwork, that way you can get your credits. Off to pick up Joe and then gonna get some lunch. Show your snake? That's cool. Yeah, that doesn't go around your neck, I don't think. But guys, I love the kids club on board, but if your kid has any sensory needs, particularly with auditory, it's really loud when they go to the sportsplex. Like, I can't even handle it. So if you have a child that is sensitive to sound, I would say maybe pack some headphones. I'm not sure if MSC has like a Culture City, like a sensory friendly option like Carnival does, where you can get the headphones. But keep that in mind, it's really loud in that sportsplex when they're doing activities. But we're off to get Daddy and get some lunch. All right, y'all, probably not the best, healthiest meal, but I'll get a salad here in a second. But the pizza is so good on MSC, and they make fresh mozzarella, and they have all kinds of deli or sliced salamis and pepperonis and different things that you don't find on other cruise lines. I think that's part of the European experience, but I love it. So like today, it's all bread and processed meats. But it's so good. I mean, when's my next MSC cruise? So I'm gonna enjoy it.
I made a sandwich.
You see Joe's eating pretty healthy. She has her vegetables on her plate. All right, there's a line for the kids' water park for the water slides today. We're trying to get to the sky ropes course. See if Joe Marie's tall enough. Let's see. Let me get away from this water before I get splashed. Here she goes. Joe. Joe. Got it, Mama. You got it. All right, let's go, Joe. You got it, Mama. She's off. I'm right here, Joe. Go back toward it and pull it. You got it. Hold on to your rope. Hold on, Joe. Joe Marie, you got to get it out onto the next. See where it is? You got to get it to the next line. There you go. There you go. Now go. You got it. You're good. Or do the other one. You got to go back. Jo Marie, you have to go back and then pull it over. There you go. Now slide it over. Jo Marie, make sure you pull it. Hold on, Joe. It's not being pulled. You got to pull it that way. Thank you. Jo Marie, pull it around. You got to make sure your rope is ready. There you go. Yep, you have to get it all the way around. Look at your rope. There you go. Keep pulling it. Jo Marie, see the rope course up top? You got to get it. Keep it going straight. You have to get it on the track. It's not on the track. She finally got it. There you go. Now walk. You got it, Mama. Alright, she has me nervous and I'm not even up there. Let's go. Let's see. Alright, you have to pull your rope. Drill, go straight. Pull your rope straight. Nope, the other side. Jo Marie, go back. Now there. Nope, you're going the wrong way. Go ahead, baby. Hold on to your rope. Just hold on to your rope and walk. You're not. You're strapped in. Yes, you can. Come on. All right, she changed tracks. Oh, she has me nervous, Lord. Come on. You're so brave. You don't step on the rope, you step on the platform. No. Good job. You're not. You have a rope holding you. You got it, baby. Put your arm on the other one. Then go back to the platform. Come on. Jo Marie, if you want to turn around and go back now, you can. You need to do it now. Just keep walking. Go backwards. Good job, Joe. You did a great job, baby. Right. At least she tried, because I wouldn't even try it. Right. Come on, Joe. What do we need? Shoes? Yeah, you did so good. Yeah, but you did so good. I'm so proud of you. You tried it. That's all that matters, okay? You were so brave. Yeah, she was so brave to try that because I wouldn't have even tried it. Jo Marie, was it fun though, other than being a little scary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of you though. High five. Ooh.
I think you're running into him. Well, that's what's happening. That's what's running into this dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's like...
Back to the arcade for a little bit. If you missed our embarkation video, was it embarkation video? One of our videos, one of our previous videos, we spent some time in the virtual games arcade as well as with the simulator, so be sure to check that out.
The short kids in the front, the tall kids in the back, and we're gonna need to know all the ingredients, right? After that, the best one will win a Master Chef certificate and a pin with a kind of fruit or vegetable. Okay? So let's go!
Jimmy, flip it. Did you get a certificate and a pen? Let me see. Jean-Marie made pizza dough, huh? That's cool. Let me see your certificate. Yeah. Congratulations. Great job.
Do you want to?
Let me see your pen.
It's an apple.
Oh, it's an apple. Yeah, that's cool. Great job, though. That was fun.
So the kids Master Chef thing was pretty cute. It was quick, but it was cute. I'm glad that all kids got to participate and it wasn't really a competition, so that was lots of fun.
Right there.
All right, so apparently we missed the memo that tonight is gala night or formal night. And again, if you follow our vlogs, you know we don't get too formal, but we did pack something to be more dressed up than what we currently are. But we walked out of our cabin and everyone's dressed up. Not everyone, there's some that aren't, but tonight is gala night, but we'll have to do it another day. We are here at Hola Tacos. This is one of the specialty dining options on Meraviglia. So yeah, I don't even know how it works. I know it's a limited menu. They'll tell you where you can order from, but I believe this is an all-you-can-eat restaurant. And if you purchase it a la carte, I believe it's like $17 or so, but it's all you can eat. I don't think our passes, I think we can eat all we can from particular sections of the menu, but not the full menu. But I'll clarify that once our waiter comes over. On the menu. So it's $17.99 if you do a la carte. You can eat all you want from the menu, but if you get the specialty dining package, you're limited. So you can order 2 tacos from the black section. You can get 1 quesadilla, and then you can get an entree here and a dessert. So you get 2 tacos, a quesadilla, an entree, and then a dessert. So that's included with the specialty dining package. Got pico, and I got the smoked poblano, salsa, and guacamole. All really good. It's really good. but that's limited. I don't think you can get refills on that, but it's really good. So they also have a watermelon juice, and it's like pure watermelon juice. It is so sweet and so good. Dyson has that.
That's good.
I got a fruit punch. So guys, I'm excited for this meal. Like, service has been great so far. I love Mexican food, and if it's anything like the salsa and guacamole and my fruit punch, it's gonna be really good. So I'm super excited for this meal. Great flavor on the quesadillas. I got the beef quesadilla. It's pretty good. How's yours, Drew? Hey, good? How's it?
Really good. I like it.
Jo Marie likes hers too. Like, she's almost done.
They have a son that goes to North.
What kind is that?
I think it's carne asada.
Carne asada?
It's not Kanye.
No, I think that's
carne asada.
He's saying that I say Kanye.
You did.
Asada.
Say that.
It's Kanye.
It's carne asada.
Carne.
Let them know in the comments. Which one is it? Is it carne or Kanye?
It's Kanye. They're thinking I'm saying Kanye, like Kanye West, but I'm saying Kanye. Whatever.
Let them know in the comments. And like the video.
Thank you.
No worries. Drew, how's yours? You haven't tried it yet. We'll try it, son. Good? Yeah, everything's good so far. No, girl, I want my lime. So y'all, the main entree hasn't come out yet, and I'm stuffed. Had 2 tacos and quesadilla and chips and salsa and guac. And we don't have the entree yet or the dessert, and I'm already stuffed. But I'm gonna eat because it's really good. It's very flavorful. So I'm really enjoying it. I think this is my favorite thing so far on this ship.
I'm just getting started.
He's just getting started. Let's see what these entrees look like. So dinner here was really good. Very impressed with it. Just got to be a bit much cheese toward the end. So I feel like you have your appetizer, you have your quesadilla, but then also the entrees that you can order are very cheesy, and I can't tolerate that much cheese. So I started getting full toward the end. So I feel like maybe those entree meals need to be a little bit lighter, maybe like a Mexican style chicken and rice, or you know, some veggies, something like that, not cheese based. So other than that, I think everything was pretty good. The desserts were really good. So we are off. Not sure what we're gonna get into. I'm probably gonna be calling it a night here soon, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I feel terrible that we totally missed the memo for gala night, but it must have been all that paperwork that they give us that we didn't read. But yeah, they really get decked out on MSC for gala night. So, and people are in tuxes, and yeah, they're looking good. Yeah, so we missed that memo, but oh well. This vlog series is sponsored by Cruise Control Transportation, providing all of your transportation needs from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral. The information is in the description box. All right, so they came in and they got those who had third-party excursions, but they only said 30. So I wish they had like a ticketed number system, so that, because we had some people jump up that just walked in the theater. But the Brussels sprouts are pretty good. And the steak, now that I have some salt on it, is pretty good. But the mac and cheese, all right, good morning. I'm Raquel from MHFamilyAdventures. Here's part of the MHFamily crew. But we are here in Belize City. Looks like we probably have anchored. It's very, very busy in the buffet this morning. They blocked off half of it. Well, we normally said they blocked it off in the back, but there was a 2-hour time change. We had an hour time change the day before and then another hour last night. So we thought getting up early it would be not as busy. But because this is a tender port, meaning you have to catch a water taxi to the island, I think people had the same idea to get up early. But we have a priority pass because of our MSC status. So if you have an MSC status, be sure they give you a priority ticket to get on the shuttle. And so we can pretty much get on the shuttle as soon as we finish eating breakfast. So we're gonna eat quickly and get down. We have a shore excursion this morning where we're going cave tubing. So we have to meet as soon as the ship is ready. So we're trying to get off here soon. So we're gonna get breakfast in this crowd and then get off the ship. But good morning. All right, something else to note, if you're doing a third-party excursion, so our excursion, I don't know if they didn't factor in the time change or if, well, let me say this. On MSC's printed itinerary, it says we're in port 10 to 6. Well, we're technically in port today 8 to 4:30. So I planned the excursion based on the 10 to 6. So our excursion time is 11 a.m. However, if we do 11 a.m. and it's a 4.5-hour shore excursion, we're back on board by 4:30. We're pushing it, and we're not going to do that with a third-party excursion, because if you're not back on time, the ship will leave you. So keep in mind with that. I don't know why it wasn't the accurate time that was printed on the itinerary, but we're going to go down to our shore excursion and see if they'll let us just go ahead and do the earlier time. So fingers crossed they let us do that, because otherwise we're not going to chance that because it's too close to our back on board time. So it already seems like there's some confusion with disembarkation to get on the tender. If you have a shore excursion, on your shore excursion ticket, it'll tell you where to meet for your shore excursion. So it seems like they're boarding all shore excursions, MSC shore excursions first, then priority, and then everyone else. So if you book a third-party shore excursion, definitely do not book it close to your arrival time, because it's possible that you won't even get onto the tender port or tender boat until a little bit later. So they're telling us to wait for the announcement, but all these people are getting ready to board. So I guess we just have to wait until they call. And it sounds like they're going to start, it's now 7:57. They're going to probably start calling around 8. So we'll see what that looks like. But it's already, I think people are given different information. Someone told us to go midship for our priority boarding, but our passes say forward of the ship on deck 6. So we're just going to wait it out and see what happens. And while we wait to board to go into Belize, I just want to give a huge thank you to our vlog series sponsor, Cruise Control Transportation. So Cruise Control Transportation provides all of your transportation needs from Orlando Airport going to Port Canaveral. If you're not familiar with that, you have to catch a shuttle, Uber, or something if you fly into Orlando to cruise out of Port Canaveral, and it's about a 40-minute drive. But Cruise Control Transportation, they provide $25 shared shuttle service, and it is phenomenal. And the best thing about it is that their shared shuttle service has no more than 10 guests or 10 passengers on the shuttle. So be sure to check out their information. I'll link their information in the description box below. But Cruise Control Transportation, they have 4.8 to 5 stars across all review sites. So definitely get out there and support this small family business, because again, if you're flying into Orlando, you will need a shuttle to get to Port Canaveral. So why not book it with cruise control transportation? And if you're looking for a more private transportation, they do offer private transportation from Orlando Airport area hotels, as well as Cocoa Beach area hotels, getting you to Port Canaveral. So you can check their website. Again, that information is in my description box, where you can book your private shuttle transportation to and from Port Canaveral. So it looks like they're leading the MSC shore excursions out now. It's 8:26, so I'm guessing we got clearance. They're headed to the tender boats. So we just wait here until they call for priority. All right, so they came in and they got those who had third-party excursions, but they only said 30. So I wish they had like a ticketed number system, so that, because we had some people jump up that just walked in the theater that weren't part of the original. So we're getting there. There you go. We're on the tender boats, and once they came to get us, it was an easier process, but I do feel like they need to have people count it off or give you a ticket with the number, that way there's no confusion. But we're here, we're gonna make it to our excursion. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes and we're still boarding the shuttle. Just a slow process. But also, if you are prone to motion sickness, you probably want to put a patch on, because we're like bobbing up and down. So it's a lot of movement. I'm fine. But if you have motion sensitivity, definitely wear your patch or a seasickness band or something, because the tender is pretty rocky. Also note that Belize is one of the ports where if the weather isn't good, that you could get canceled because the tender boats aren't able to get into the ship. So it is one of those ports that unfortunately could be canceled on your itinerary due to weather, but we're still boarding. First time in Belize. Super excited for this. Now it looks like there's a lot of shops and little restaurants and things right here in port, but I've heard that you really don't want to get off and explore on your own due to safety reasons, but there seems like there's quite a bit here in the port to do currently. Yeah, shops and bars and different things. Now we're headed straight to our excursion now, so not sure if we'll have a chance to explore the port this time, but we'll be back here soon. VIP tours.
Hello. Actually, I think we're here.
You're a YouTuber,
Hello.
huh?
I am. How are you?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So we're walking to our tour, and one of the tour guides is like, "You're a YouTuber, I watch you." So that's kind of cool.
I don't like how much I play bike either.
Mucho grande.
Mucho grande. Well, you could just clip this right now when you walk.
Me too tight?
A little bit, yes.
Clip it on. When we reach to the area, you could just, you know, hold it up and
And pray.
So with our tour, fortunately, they'll have our tubes already waiting for us. We booked ours through Shore Excursioneer. The guests with us, they booked through Viator, and theirs will be waiting at the river. So certain excursions, you have to actually take your tube with you. Y'all, it is hot out here, really hot. And this hair, I probably should have pulled it back. Look at the grays, a mess. All right, so be sure you have sturdy water shoes because there's a lot of rocks. So my water shoes aren't cutting in. Dysons are fine, mine aren't. So I think to date, this is probably our most adventurous MH family excursion, right? Right, Dice, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I've gone skydiving, but us together, yeah, so be fun. Go ahead, guys. All right, guys, so I'm gonna just say this. If you have any mobility issues, I would not recommend this. We have somebody with our group. I don't think they read the directions at all about what to expect. And they have an older lady that has some medical conditions that she's barely standing, and they're trying to do it, but they're upset because they said it didn't say that. But I know when you book it, it does say that. So just kind of be mindful of that. You're crossing over a river. You're going through rocks. It's unsteady. You know, it's unsteady. So don't do it if you have any mobility issues. Guys, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. Looks like we're approaching another river. Y'all, this is so nice. So nice. You're good, Joe. You're good. You're gonna see little bugs. It's okay. Joe Marie is terrified of bugs. Terrified. But guys, it is gorgeous. Whew. All right, we made it across the second river. There's one more. There's one more. What'd you say? Tyson said me and Dad are going to sleep good tonight. Why you say that, son? Because we're exerting some energy today? Kid's so shady. It looks like we're approaching the third river crossing. Maybe. We're almost there. Guys, this is so pretty. Such a perfect day for it, too. Joe getting her service. Isn't this awesome? Looks like we're almost there. Making our way. And it's pretty shallow, so. You good, Drew? Guys, we're still walking. I think this might be a little more than a mile. We're still hiking. The kids are way up there, just leaving us behind. So they do have a couple benches, probably 1.25 miles in, that you could stop in. I know. Yo, they done left us. Oh, I see the entrance. I see the entrance. Yep, they're there on the other side. Just forgot about us. We're making it. We're making it. Also, if you forget water shoes or don't have the sturdy water shoes, they do have Crocs that you can rent for $3 a pair. So if you forgot your shoes, rent some Crocs. Look, Joe.
Alright, big man.
Woo.
You jump in.
Hey, you're the big man.
Butt first? Yeah. Okay. Do I need to put my hair on? Well, you can jump in first, then you put on the... There ain't going to be too much jumping. Butt first. Jumping, butt first.
Woo! You okay, Joe? He gonna save me for last.
You're the one with the camera.
Oh, yeah. All right. You guys look.
Alright, this will be the first phase of butts up. When
Butts
I say
up.
butts up, because I don't want you guys to leave your get a Belizean tattoo by not doing butts up. There's a lot of rocks,
Butts
so
up.
you have to butts up, okay guys?
Butt up. Lift your butt up,
Nice
Joe.
for the occasion. When I say butts up.
Butts up.
Alrighty?
Got your butt up, Drew? Lift your butt up.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Keep your butt up.
There we go. Now I'm turning this way. I'm not looking down. Mommy, I don't have a light.
That's fine. We'll have enough light for you. Ooh, we're moving kind of fast.
Butts down.
Yes! No, let's go.
Right now, guys, I don't want to say butts down, and you're ending up feeling a rock. All right? Welcome to the Mayan world. Welcome to the hell, place of fright. So that one,
Oh, those are bats.
Those are swallows.
Oh, swallows.
I didn't know that something was bad.
Butts up. Butts up. Makes us go faster too. Woo! Butts down.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
Oh. Oh. Keep it up. Keep your butt up. Keep your butt up.
What's up?
Oh.
It's like you put your butt down now.
He'll tell us when.
Woo! Come on, I got you. Come on.
I'm floating.
I got you. Come on, hold my hand. You gotta let go. I got you. And you probably can stand up. See? Whoa.
I want to hold on to you. Let's go.
Drew said he's not getting out.
You don't need to. No need to.
You can swim, babe. Get out here.
I'm not swimming.
I got you, mama. Ooh, feels good, don't it?
It does.
I'm swimming. Come on, what am I doing?
Oh, it's deep right here.
Mom, we're moving on.
So guys, this is highly recommended. It was a little hike, but I highly recommend it. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Our first time cave tubing here in Belize. I will link we booked this through Shore Excursioneer, but the group is called VIV Tours. So I'll be sure to link their information. There's also other vendors that have the cave tubing out here, but highly recommend. But yeah, so we're getting back. All right, so they are asking for us to help take the tubes back. So you don't have to carry them, which I don't mind helping out to get them back, but you'll have to carry it getting back to the starting point.
Daddy lost Mommy's phone.
Yeah. I gave Ron my phone when I got in the water, and then he got out this tube saying, do I have my phone? I'm like, no, you had my phone. All right. Good, Joe?
Yeah. It's just a rock.
Swimming in Belize. How awesome is that? All right, give it a try.
You act like you never eaten before, son.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Chicken is really seasoned.
Is that rice?
I'm hungry. Yeah, it's good. Mm-hmm. All right, we made it back to port with 45 minutes before the last shuttle, so we're getting in line now for the shuttle. But we made good timing. It is tight, so if you worry about that kind of thing, I wouldn't recommend doing this excursion. But yeah, there's a long line to get back. And is this the first one? Yeah, see, we rush and look at this line, guys. And Ron was worried that they'd leave us, but I'm like, they're not gonna leave us. There's a line. So they say the last shuttle's 3:30, but the back on board time's not till 4:30, so they'll probably be shuttling for some time. So yeah, the other ship lines, you have Princess Cruises and Carnival. Sorry. So yeah, so the Carnival Pride and Ruby Princess, those lines are moving. Our line has barely moved, and we have the longest line. So again, it goes back to like those procedures and how they operate things. Things just seem to be a bit slow. So that's disturbing when, you know, you're this close to back on board time. They're not going to leave us, I know that, but still, like, we're waiting here, and it's been a while.
Are you heading to there?
I said, no, the last time we were here, there were towels when we got off. I had to eat first and had to go over there.
Yeah, the line is steadily growing. You see Princess, they're passing out cold towels, and we're just hot. But Alright, we're waiting 40 minutes now, it's still back here, but it's moving a little bit now.
Can I be in the video?
Hello! Hi, how are you? Alright, after almost an hour, we're about to board the tender boat, so keep that in mind. There are a few stools or benches for you to sit if you have mobility challenges. But yeah, it's a wait, especially if you wait closer to back on board time. Like I said, we got in line around 2:45 or so back on board, or last tender was 3:30. But if you probably, I'm guessing if you get back around 1 o'clock or so, it's probably not that big of an issue, but who knows? Alright, we are back on the ship and freshened up. I'm exhausted. It was a long day, and then I think the waiting to get a tender boat to get back on the ship was a bit much. But we are hungry. I know I am hungry. Now the chicken and beans and rice that they had are it wasn't worth the $10 we paid per plate. They give you like one little piece of chicken, some beans and rice, and some coleslaw, but it wasn't, like I said, the chicken was flavorful, it was all right, but you get one little piece of chicken and the beans and rice. But it was just something to kind of hold over the hunger. So we had that, and so yeah, so I'm a bit hungry. So we're off to Butcher's Cut, which is the steakhouse on board. It is an upcharge, or if you have the specialty dining package, it could be one of your options. So that's where we're going, and I'm going to eat tonight because I am hungry. You hungry, Drew? I don't think he is. I think they just had some pizza.
From Waterton, me and Mom got rice on a body.
Yeah, Jo Marie has sensitive skin, so she has a little breakout from, I guess, the water. So I don't know, we might have a different game plan for tomorrow. We were planning to go snorkeling, but we'll see what happens. So the hostess came out to ask, or to pass on the menus, and he was trying to give Joe a kid's menu. Jo Marie, what'd you say?
I said I don't want no kids menu.
She doesn't do a kid's menu, so.
They have too much pizza. I don't like pizza.
Yeah, she doesn't want pizza and chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. She wants whatever we eat. So. No, it's different. Alright, so for this experience, you get to order from the top. Anything in that box you can order. If you order anything else, you pay half off. So. Now, if you don't have the specialty dining package, then you just pay a la carte. So it's definitely worth getting. Just keep in mind that it just has like filet mignon, New York sirloin, lamb chops. It doesn't have like a ribeye or anything like that. Like we're ribeye, we love ribeye. That's not an option. And the ribeye here is $68. So if we wanted to get that, we would pay half that price with our specialty dining package. But we're not going to do that tonight. Alright, and I stand corrected. With the specialty dining package, you can replace your dining experience option from the top box with one of the other options for half off, but you can't just like get the dining experience and then add on a steak at half off. So it's only half off if you're replacing it with the dining experience. That's fine print that I just read. So you guys know Ron has a drink package and I don't. So Ron was trying to order red wine. He didn't know what to order. So the server just looked at me like, what do you want? Because he knew he was ordering it for me. So yeah, so it depends on the restaurant. They'll let it slip if only one of you have the drink package. The Mexican restaurant last night, they were great about that. They gave me a margarita, and this guy gave me some red wine. Thank you. Marie. She's looking like it's not my mac and cheese, but it's not bad. At least it wasn't on MSC Divina. How's it? Thank you.
Pablo Divina.
Huh?
Pablo Divina.
The mac and cheese looked better on the Divina.
Not really. I didn't tell you wrong.
So the steak is cooked well. It just needs a little more salt.
I like it like this.
Mac and cheese is like that. It's not down. Well, you're gonna eat it, girl. How's yours, Drew? Good? Alright.
It's not like yours.
The steak just needs some salt. Yeah, I might have to agree with Joe on the mac and cheese. When I was on MSC Divina, the mac and cheese was really, really good. This one's just not hitting it. But the Brussels sprouts are pretty good. And the steak, now that I have some salt on it, is pretty good. But the mac and cheese... See, y'all, these are the best desserts on the ship. We haven't had any really good desserts since we've been on board, but these are all really good, really good. Yeah.
Tried mine. She tried mine.
That banana date cake is good. Yeah, they're all good, all very tasty. All right, guys, I don't think I've closed the vlog at all this cruise, but I'm going to bed. We're going to bed. It's 8:19 ship's time, but really it's 10:19. So my body's feeling tired. I think just with all the, Dyson was right when he said this. So yeah, so we exerted some energy today. We are tired. We're going to bed. The boys are up. They have a midnight curfew for the teens club, and they know to check in with us, but I can barely keep my eyes open. I think going through the caves and all that hiking and stuff really did me in. So we're off to bed. Joe Marie's off to bed, Ron and I, and tomorrow's Cozumel day. I don't know exactly what we're going to do in Cozumel. I think we've changed our plan because, like I said, Joe Marie has developed some sort of rash from, I think, the water. So going to let that calm down a little bit, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. But if you're new to our channel, thanks for watching this video. Please consider subscribing. And if you've been following along on our journey, we appreciate you and thank you so much for all of your continued support. But we're off to bed. It is day 5, MSC Meraviglia. We have 2 more. I'm asking Jo because she corrects me every day. We have 2 more days on board. So we will see you guys tomorrow. This MSC Meraviglia vlog series is sponsored by Cruise Control Transportation, providing all of your transportation needs from Orlando Airport to Port Canaveral. Check the description box for more information. All right, good morning, y'all. It is day 6 on board MSC Meraviglia. I'm Raquel from MHFamilyAdventures. And we got part of the MH crew back there. Today we are in Cozumel, Mexico, but our plans might change a little bit. Jo Marie developed a rash. Yesterday we went cave tubing in Belize. She kind of has sensitive skin, but she developed a rash. I'm gonna show you her rash. We're gonna take her to the medical center this morning. You can see her arms.
It's on my feet too.
Yeah, and on her feet. So I think it just needs like a topical ointment of some sort, but don't feel comfortable going to the beach in Cozumel today until we figure out what this is. She developed this once before, so, but we do have insurance, so I'm going to share with you how it works when you go to the medical center. If you have insurance, I do believe you pay out of pocket and then you get reimbursed through your insurance, but we're going to go and see if we can get some ointment or something for her. And if not, we are in Cozumel. They do have pharmacies, so if they can at least give me an indication on what this might be, I'll get off the ship and get her some medicine from the pharmacy and then get back on board. So right now, before breakfast, we're going to go to the medical center because they just opened, and we'll let you guys know how that process works if you ever need to visit the medical center. And so to get to the medical center on MSC Meraviglia, you actually have to go to deck 6. The medical center's on deck 4, but you can't access that. I guess it's part of the crew quarters. So you have to go deck 6 all the way to the front of the ship near the theater, take those elevators down to deck 4, and you'll be right there at the medical center. All right, and the chocolate shop here has a cafe, but the coffee there, the hot chocolate and things there are not included in the beverage package. It might be included on the premium one, but if you have the Easy or the Easy Plus package, it is not included. You have to get your coffee from like a bar. They can make cappuccinos and frappes and things like that from the bar. All right, so this is some of the confusion that we're talking about with MSC. I think he said go up 1. Yeah, so we were just on the back of the ship to access the medical center, and we were told to go to the front of the ship. Now we went to the front of the ship. They told us to go back to the back of the ship because the front of the ship is the exit, not the entrance to the medical center. So I don't know, but there's a lot of miscommunication on board. All right, so we made it. Literally, we could have just cut through where we were, but the guy didn't want us to. Another guy allowed us to, but we're here. When you first arrive at the medical center, you'll get checked in at the desk. There, they'll get you registered. They never ask for your insurance information on board because you're going to pay the prices you see here. The $115 is during open hours, and then it's $180 outside of hours, and that's just to be seen by the doctor. Now, they do have all kinds of medication, ointments, different things here that you can get as part of your treatment. So those things are available on the ship. They'll have a nurse check out your vitals, which they did. They took very good care of Jo. And then they took her back to one of the rooms located there in the medical center. Once the doctor came in, he asked some questions to figure out where she had been, like what she had eaten, types of things. And he was able to determine again that she had some sort of allergic reaction, and so he recommended giving her an antihistamine as well as a steroid, which were both injections. Now those injections did cost additional. I believe they were about $40 total additional on top of the $115 that we had to pay. So we paid for those, and then they were able to go ahead and get her treatment. He also did prescribe an ointment to apply on her rash. So again, this is why having travel insurance is very important. If you ever have to visit the medical center, again, you will have to pay out of pocket initially, but you can submit for reimbursement so that you can get paid back whatever you paid on the ship, as long as your insurance, you qualify under your insurance. So just keep that in mind. You will pay out of pocket to potentially get reimbursed, and they will give you a bill at the very end of the visit that you can use for your insurance. But as you see here, they do have this set up very similar to a standard hospital that you would find in the States. So they have all the supplies and different things. Now, the one thing that I did not like about the medical center was that they were actually preparing items for another patient in the same room, as you'll see here in a second. So just be cautious if you're there to make sure that, they don't mix things up, and that, you get whatever it is that they were trying to provide to you. All right, so we are all done. Yeah, it was a quick process, wasn't long. But again, we have travel insurance. So it was $115 just for the examination to figure out what was going on. And then the cost of medication. So they did give her an injectable antihistamine as well as a steroid. And then they gave us Clovate cream to put on the rash. They think it's just an allergic reaction to something she experienced yesterday.
Before exercise,
so,
before exercise.
So yeah, so it wasn't a bad process, but you do have to pay out of pocket. So they just billed my ship's card, my credit card that I have on file. But if you have insurance, you can get that reimbursed. So the travel insurance that I tend to use is Alliance travel insurance, and they're very quick with processing things. So I'll just submit the receipt, and usually within a few days I'll get reimbursed. Now this was our first visit to the medical center. So out of the 30-something cruises that we've been on, sorry, they're doing a muster drill. Out of all the cruises I've been on, this is our first visit. So it's very rare. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, so it's very rare, but it does happen, so be prepared just in case. But she'll be feeling better soon. They told her to avoid eggs and chicken and shellfish. They're doing a crew muster drill. But yeah, so that's the process. Quick and easy, but make sure you have insurance so you can get reimbursed, because the cost could be a lot more depending on the illness or what's going on. Also, your insurance will cover medical evacuation if needed. All right, we are off to breakfast. The boys got a head start. It is 10 o'clock now, so the boys, we told them to go ahead and eat. And as you see, the ship is pretty empty right now because everyone is off in Cozumel. So I might get off, just do a quick port tour for you guys. But Jo Marie's gonna have to rest. So our plans to go to Shankana Marine Park have changed. So we'll just make it a port day slash ship day. So one thing about the breakfast buffet, I said it before that I feel like they have quite a bit of options, but the options do not change out every day. So you have the same thing pretty much every single day. For me, that's not a problem because I can switch it up. But some people would like to see more variety. But I feel like the options they have are fine. They have fresh fruit, yogurt, made-to-order eggs, your typical breakfast meats. They have pastries. So it's not a huge variety where it changes every day, but I feel like there's enough that you can switch it up every day while you're on the cruise. So we're gonna have breakfast, and then we're gonna have Jo Marie lay down for a little bit while Ron works. I might actually get off the ship and go into Cozumel or go into the port area for just a little bit with the boys. So yeah, just stay tuned. And if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing. We are MHFamilyAdventures, and we like to share with you all of our cruise adventures, whether it's an adventure or whether it's actually going to the medical center. We want to make sure we bring you all of that content so you know what to expect when you cruise if these things happen to you. But we're going to enjoy our breakfast and coffee, and I'm probably going to get off the ship here in a little bit. All right, so I'm off in the port in Cozumel. As you see, we have a Royal Caribbean ship right beside us. That is, I believe, Allure of the Seas, one of the Oasis class ships. We will be on that. It's either later this year or early next year, but it's here in port with us. It is a beautiful day out. It's breezy, but it is a little warm, so be sure to pack your sunscreen if you're here in Cozumel. We're just going to take a quick walking tour of the port area. I'm not going to leave outside the gates. The boys wanted to stay on board. Jo Marie's resting, so we're just going to walk around the port and see what we see. And it looks like we have other ships in port. It looks like Carnival Pride followed us from yesterday, as well as Ruby Princess when we were in Belize. So they're in port. And yes, this is the Allure of the Seas, and of course our MSC Meraviglia. And there are actually two different spots where you can dock here in Cozumel, and I'm actually used to going to the one over here. So So I'm not even sure if I've ever been on this side. So I'm glad I got off to explore a little bit. So yeah, there's 2 different spots you can dock. I know for sure Carnival does the other one. But yeah, so let's check it out. Hello, hello.
Cozumel.
Thank you. Actually, I take it back. I think our very first time in Cozumel, which was 2019, I do believe we were here because we took the glass bottom boat tour, which is leaving out right now. So I have been on this side, but it's been a few years. If you've never visited Cozumel, Cozumel is one of the ports that offers a lot of things there right in port for you to do. There's lots of shopping. As you see here, you can also purchase excursions once you arrive in port. But there's lots of shops and bars and restaurants and things right there in port. So you really can make a fun day right there without having to book an excursion or even leave the port area. But if you do have an excursion, as you see that numbered sign there, that's where you'll pick up for your excursion. But Margaritaville is one of the most popular bars there in Cozumel. You can go there for food, drinks, fun, music, entertainment. It's a lot of fun there in Margaritaville. But they also offer the duty-free shops here in Cozumel where you get things, alcohol, tobacco, things like that. You can get tax-free. So be sure to check out the duty-free shops here in Cozumel. They do offer quite a bit. But also keep in mind that if you do purchase alcohol, when you get back on the ship, you will have to turn it over until the end of the cruise, and then they will return it to you because they want you to purchase the drink packages on board and not bring alcohol back on the ship to partake in. Another nice thing about Cozumel is that they do offer taxi service, and their taxi rates are regulated, meaning you're going to have a standard rate depending on wherever you go. They will have a chart outside for you that tells you the cost per passenger or for however many passengers to get you to popular destinations such as like Mr. Sancho's or one of the beach resorts or any of the touristy areas in Cozumel. So be sure to catch a taxi if you decide not to book an excursion. You just have to be sure to check in here. As you see, these guys are checking in with the taxi stand. She will get you a taxi and will be sure you get where you need to be. One thing that I like about Cozumel is that they do have these pharmacies here. I know some people don't prefer to get medicine over in a different country. However, they do have a pharmacy here where you don't need a prescription. So if you want to pick up different medications, you can do that here at Cozumel pretty cheap. Now here we are at Senor Frog's. Again, this is another popular option for those that just want to get off the ship and have a good time. Senor Frog's, again, they have entertainment, drinks, food, fun. It's right there, as you see, by the ship. So be sure to check out Senor Frog's when you're in Cozumel. Now, one thing that I absolutely loved about this particular pier, and I did not realize this was even here, is that you can actually swim and snorkel right here from the ship. So this right here is located right outside Senor Frog's. They have stairs that'll take you down. It is a little bit rocky, so be sure to wear your water shoes. But how awesome is that to be able to get off the ship, take a quick dip, and have your drinks, fun, and get back on the ship. So this is located right here in Cozumel. This is the second pier in Cozumel. Forgot, there's actually 3 ports. There's another ship all the way down there. I'm for sure we've never docked way down there, but we did do a shopping tour from that location. So there's another dock. You can notice the ship. Wait, it looks like maybe a Royal Caribbean ship all the way down that way. So right now I'm sitting outside Tequila A Go-Go. Yeah, I've never been here, so I'm gonna try a drink. I asked the server what would he recommend, and he said the Don Mojito, which comes with Ron Enyo, I think, Malibu, pina fresca, some other things I can't say. But it sounds good, so I got that. And the cost of that for a large was 360 pesos, and they'll convert that over to US dollars for you. 360 pesos. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this. And I didn't realize that they allow you to snorkel and swim right here. There's a lot of huge rocks, but you're able to actually snorkel and get in the water right here. I'm not sure if I would do that. Well, I might do it without the kids. And then there's a couple of resorts further down, like you have El Cid there. Now, we did visit El Cid when we were in Mexico. We were in Cancun, or Puerto Morelos, my sister and I, about 2 years ago, and we loved El Cid. So I might check out the El Cid day pass one time we're back. But they do offer all you can eat drinks and things, and you can snorkel right from their shore as well. All right, he said a large tequila, but I didn't know it was gonna be this large. I guess I just need one, huh? That is good though. And something that I must get whenever I go to Mexico is the vanilla. So the vanilla, as you see there, you can get 3 of those big bottles for $20. You can't beat that, because in the States you're gonna pay, you know, easily $30 for that bottle of vanilla. But these shops here in Cozumel, it's perfect to pick up souvenirs for your family, friends, or even your children. As you see, they're reasonably priced. You can pick up quite a few souvenirs right here in Cozumel, so be sure to check out these shops. Me personally, I love to purchase like the cheap bags that they have, like the tote bags and different things. Like these here are $2.99. They offer a wide variety. I did walk away with a $5 bag, so be sure to check out the shops there in Cozumel. If you do nothing else, get off the ship and shop. All right, got what I came for. Got another Cozumel bag, which was $4, and a large bottle of vanilla, which was $9. Now that amount that I paid for this vanilla, you'd probably easily pay $30, $40 in the States. So I always try to grab at least one bottle every time I'm in port. But now I'm gonna head back to the ship. It is getting kind of warm out. It is almost lunchtime, so I'm gonna join the family for lunch. Here's another view of Cozumel Port. This is from the buffet on MSC Meraviglia. But if you look over this way, that's where I was at Tequila Go-Go. Then you have Senor Frog's, that blue building. Then you have El Cid and some other resorts. Now these resorts offer day passes. Some of them you can just walk up to get the day pass. You can enjoy their beach area. You can do some snorkeling. But again, you can snorkel free in the port on your own. But these are a lot of different hotels or resort options that you can go to and get a day pass for. But look how pretty that water is. So, yes, I'm gonna have a cup with hazelnut and lemon, please. A cup, thank you. Can you grab it for her?
I am, as soon as you know.
So like a last time. So like the last time, my first time getting it. Here.
Watch your face, Julius. How was that?
I had it before.
It's good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I had it on the first day of the cruise.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. All right, we have some Fun Pass money left, so we're probably gonna get signed up for bowling. If you aren't familiar with Fun Pass, be sure to check out our day 1 vlog. I kind of explained the breakdown of that. I think day 1, maybe day 2. Check out both of the vlogs. So we're gonna try to get signed up for bowling before we get off the cruise to use some of that money up. But right now we're gonna go to the arcade. Looks like they're not open yet.
Oh, nice is here.
So something else to note, if you have a child or teen playing in the Sportsplex, you actually have to sign up for the balls. And if they're not returned, they charge your room. And so Dyson's been asking, but it sounds like he has a group of friends whose parents just keep signing the balls out. But he asked me if I could sign, I guess it's his turn up, but that's different than other cruise lines. You have to actually sign out the balls in order to use them. And Dyson has spent most of his cruise here in the Sportsplex, so he really likes that. They haven't even gone on the water slides or anything, but they will later. I told him they're gonna have to at least get on the water slides once. All right, you got his card?
I got his card.
All right. And something that I mentioned before about the Sportsplex is that when you get the Fun Pass, they only apply to one card unless you get multiple passes. So like I did a $100 pass, Fun Pass, which gave us $140, but I couldn't split that between the boys' card, so it all had to go to Dyson's card, but they could share the card. So like we want to go in the arcade now, we want to use that money up, and I don't want to charge to my account, so we had to get his card to go here to the arcade. Guys, we are here in the port of Cozumel, and as you see right beside me, we have Allure of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean ship. So Allure of the Seas will start having 3 to 4 night sailings out of Port Canaveral starting here in November of 2023, and we're super excited to be already booked on Allure of the Seas. This will be our very first Oasis class ship. Now, if you're familiar with Port Canaveral, if you're flying into Orlando, you know you have to shuttle from Orlando to Port Canaveral. So I'd like to give a huge shout out and a thanks to our sponsor, Cruise Control Transportation, for providing us with transportation from Orlando Airport to the cruise terminals in Port Canaveral. And there are some competitors out there, there are some other options. However, for $25 per person, you can't beat that. $25 per person in a shared shuttle with no more than 10 passengers. Now, if you book through GoPort, one of the other competitors, or even the cruise line sponsored transportation, you're looking at being on a van or a bus with 60 to 80 passengers. And so if you book with Cruise Control, you kind of have your own private shared shuttle there with them. They also offer private transportation from select Cocoa Beach area hotels, getting you to Port Canaveral, as well as from Orlando area hotels, Orlando Airport area hotels. And if you mention code MHFAM, you will get 10% off your next booking. So be sure to check out Cruise Control Transportation. I'll include their information in the description box, the link and the telephone number to reach out to them. And be sure you reserve in advance because they do book out. So you want to make sure that you reserve your shuttle to Port Canaveral in advance. All right, and we'd like to thank you, Cruise Control Transportation, for sponsoring this MSC Meraviglia vlog series. All right, so we are headed to dinner. We are going to Kaito Teppanyaki. for hibachi tonight. This is part of the specialty dining package, but if you do reserve hibachi as part of the dining package, there is a $10 service charge or upcharge per person. That's not included. You have to pay for that when you check in. So yeah, that's where we're headed for dinner. For the hibachi, they have 3 different levels you can order from. If you're coming in paying a la carte, you can choose whatever you want. But if you have the specialty dining package, it's the samurai, and it comes with like a soup, salad, like an appetizer of prawns, and then you get salmon, fried rice, vegetables, and then steak. And there's no swapping out anything from there. But you can add on more things. So, and that's $10 more per person. But if you're going to not eat, like Dyson's allergic to shrimp, he could get the lower package and not pay the extra fee. But we're gonna eat his shrimp. But and in this specialty dining, you can use your Easy Plus package or higher. All of the other specialty dining, they did not allow that, but here in hibachi, if you have the Easy Plus package or higher, you can order drinks from the hibachi bar. And also, if you have someone that has allergies, they'll keep telling you that they can't guarantee cross-contamination. Like Dyson is fine to have it cooked on the same surface as long as it's not like mixed in, and as long as he's not actually eating it, so he's fine with that. But if you have someone with a severe allergy, I would not recommend coming here because, of course, with any hibachi, it could be cross-contaminated. And like Jo Marie today, she can't have eggs and chicken because of her allergic reaction. So they're gonna make her rice separate, which is fine, but they said it's usually hard to prevent that. So if you have a severe allergic reaction, I would not recommend coming here for dinner. So y'all, the miso soup is a little bland, but the salad is good. Andrew doesn't want his. I like the dressing. I'm gonna finish his.
I would rather have Caesar salad. Same for Andrew. We do not like
That's because they want as least little vegetables as possible. But this is good. I like that dressing.
I'm glad they make chopsticks like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use chopsticks.
You gotta break them. You gotta break them. So, there you are. What's your name?
Lawrence.
Say hi.
Hi.
Awesome service here in teppanyaki. It's delicious. The food just keeps coming. So it's amazing. Definitely worth the specialty dining package. You liking it so far?
I'm happy that I don't get eggs.
Yes, you can't have eggs right now.
I'm mad that I don't get eggs.
My mama don't know what is my job.
I want eggs.
She told me don't blame food.
Eggs.
But it's not my food. It's your everything is.
So teppanyaki was really good. Highly recommend. It was more food than we expected, but it was really good. Great show, great entertainment. It's worth the specialty dining package plus the $10 upcharge per person. I'd pay that again. It was pretty good. So now we're here for a show tonight. I don't know the name of it. Let's see. It's just gonna be Ron and I tonight. But the name of this show is called Journey. And I think it mentioned something about Motown, so that's what sparked my interest. So we'll see what this is all about. Again, I can't film it, but I'll try to capture some pictures to share. So yeah, so we'll see what this is all about. All right, so the show was a little different than I thought. It wasn't bad. The lady Lorraine Crosby, she sang with Meatloaf. She could sing. It was Motown though, and I don't know if she knew the difference between the Four Tops and the Temptations. But overall, she could sing. It was pretty good. I'm gonna grab something sweet and go to bed. I think tonight is white night, and I didn't realize that. Like I didn't realize it was formal night the other night. I did realize it was white night, but the white night party is not until like 10:30, and we'll be in bed. So we did not put on our all white, although we did pack it this time. So yeah, if you want to be festive, the white night is the biggest event they have on MSC. So they'll do all kinds of things throughout the night for the white night, and they'll have a party here on the promenade or on the deck. So unfortunately, I probably won't make it for that, but we'll see. But right now, I'm gonna get some gelato. So we are back in the cabin. It is 8:30. Jim Marie's still not feeling 100%. Not in pain or anything, just a little itchy and a little tired. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Ron and I, the boys, have their midnight curfew. Again, it's white night, so I think they might participate. I told them to get some footage if they do participate. But I came back to the cabin and I had a note on the door, and I'm invited to a welcome back cocktail. So this says, you are cordially invited to join the captain for a welcome back cocktail tomorrow at 11 a.m. And it says, this private event is our way of thanking you for choosing MSC again, as well as an ideal venue for meeting other members who share your passion for discovering the world at sea. We look forward to welcoming you back. So that's kind of cool, but it seems kind of late to do this in the cruise. Like, we have one last sea day. Felt like maybe this should have happened maybe the second day, but you know. So I may go to that tomorrow. We'll check it out, but we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Tomorrow is a sea day. It'll be our 7th day on MSC Meraviglia, and overall, like I said, we're having a great time. If you missed our first few vlogs, be sure to check those out. But we're gonna call it a night. And again, we'd like to give a huge thank you to our vlog series sponsor, Cruise Control Transportation out of Orlando. Their information is located in the description box. Be sure to check out them for your transportation needs, leaving Orlando Airport, going to Port Canaveral, But on that note, we are off to bed, and we will see you tomorrow.